Christmas music to stop what you're doing and come take a look. Or get in the habit, particularly this time of the year, because we're 5 months away from Christmas, even less from Hanukkah and a lot of the other holidays and celebrations that we're looking forward to. Check out on QVC.com the today's special value. In this case, from Plow Hearth, the price goes up at the end of the day. So to be able to really cash in on this incredible value, Plow Hearth. Plow Hearth, for many of us, myself included, we got acquainted because these stores popped up. They're based out of Virginia. 30 years they've been delivering not only collectible in ways to decorate, but heirloom quality pieces that become part of what you look forward to and the story of your family during the holidays. That's what we're capturing here. Normally, and this is Plow Hearth quality, these would be close to, what do you think? $59.95. So we'll round it up to $60. Today, as long as our supplies last, under $40, just under $40 for this. And we're talking about something that you can use outside, because I said, let me start outside in our faux outside here. You can use these outside. They're called shorties because they are the perfect size. They're not as big as the beautiful one-time onlys that we showed you, and they're a couple $100 naturally. These are priced right at $40, so they make them a gift idea as well as a really great way to decorate indoors or outdoors. So let me get caught up here, because Frank just told me the gingerbread, last call. If you want it shipped out immediately, $300, and then we'll go to advanced orders. But look at I'll go through all the choices, then we'll come take a close look at them. But the gingerbread just reminded me of the Valerie Parr Hill, all the ways that you all love the gingerbread collections and the houses and the people and all that. So wouldn't this be fun to decorate around? That's your gingerbread. If you want to make sure that you get in on the first delivery, make sure you're dialing in. Dan talked a lot about the reindeer. The reindeer is very iconic with Plow Hearth. To me, it looks like a character from, you know, one of those great Christmas movies. Looks slightly mischievous, always looks like perhaps he's a little bit in trouble, but look at the details on him. The snowman is something that I'm gonna go ahead and pick up, because the snowman, all I could picture is what I'm gonna do at my house, put an urn, a white wreath, and put the snowman in the center, and then he could be my after Christmas decoration as well as my Christmas decoration. Down here, we gotta have Santa, right? So we have the black and the white Santa choices for you. Take a look not only at the lights, but at the detail on these characters, because the detail is beautiful. It takes it to the next level. Next to that, the elves. If you have Santa, he's got to have elves, right? Do they not look like they are in trouble? Again, the black and the white version here. If you want the black elf, $1,200 remaining for immediate ship. And then last but not least, the one that I already ordered for myself is the Nutcracker, because this is the perfect creation of a Nutcracker. And those of you like me who have had kids or who have been part of the Nutcracker boys or girls as dancers, maybe adults as well, or maybe that's the tradition in your family. You take your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, you go into the big city and you watch the Nutcracker ballet. It's so iconic for the holidays. You have the black and white choice there. You have the black and white choice in the Nutcracker, in the Elves, and Santa, and then we have our snowman, we have our adorable gingerbread, and then we have our reindeer. Today's special value is always an incredible value. We work really hard to do this for you. Plow Hearth, if you looked in their catalogs, because they're no longer in stores, but in catalogs or online, you would find something similar to this. And I say something similar because these are all new and exclusive designs. You would not find these anywhere else but on QVC. $60, and I think that's even probably kind of being generous. But our price, $40. They're big, they're impactful, they're that perfect size. So whether you're using them, as I told you, on an urn with a wreath around in the center, I'm going to put it in between my garage doors. That's kind of fun. The other thing about them, if you haven't seen them yet, not only are they incredibly detailed, but the batteries go on the bottom. This battery box has been created so that it can go indoors or outdoors. And watch, all I have to do is one click will turn it off, one click turns it on steady lights, and then you also have the blinking lights, and you've got plenty of lights. Look at those lights. So one click off, one click steady, click, and there is your twinkling lights. Big impact, a little footprint. That's the beauty of it. All these choices, best to think about what you want this time of the day so that we can give you all of these choices. The other thing I want to remind you is we can do build to, ship to. So as you take a look at this, how many of you have young dancers in your lives? The Nutcracker, you could do build to, ship to and send these to your grandkids, send these to your niece. How many of you have, if Rudolph is your favorite, you love the reindeer? You can think about that. Lots of you collect snowmen. Lots of you collect Santa. Lots of you collect nutcrackers. These are iconic symbols from Plow and Hearth. And we will walk around. We will be able to show you all different ways to be able to decorate and also give you an idea of the size. But first, let me introduce you once again to our dear friend Nancy Brandmuller. Nancy's been with Plow and Hearth. She works with them. She's been down there in Virginia. So Nancy, we love these, and you and I talked about it yesterday. I'm thrilled that the price tag on them is $40. So they become something that's really affordable.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, these shorties are just that perfect Goldilocks size. And I love that we created these with Plow and Hearth to give you something that is indoors and outdoors. This is adorable, but it can be used outside. It's made out of resin, so it's very durable to use outside. Great details. It's also indoors, but also it has those lights that are incorporated into each costume. And I love that you already showed that you've got the button kind of underneath here. And with one press, I had it on steady here. Another press, I have it on twinkle, and then they can turn off. And so you have something that is just very versatile to be able to put in all kinds of places, because not everybody has a large space if they want to have something have a large impact. But our shorties have a great impact, but they don't take up a lot of space. So that's what makes them so, so special. And I know everyone is loving them because we have great choices that fit in with so many collections that people already have.
All right. So here's an update, Nancy, and we knew this was going to happen.
Okay.
Our gingerbread is now in advanced orders, so we will make sure we put your name on it. You will get the today's special value price. The gingerbread, August 16th is when it's going to ship out, and that's going to start to happen with so many of them. That's why I want you to make sure that you not only put them in your cart, but make sure that you please check out. What I wanted to do was go over here, because Nancy, you and Dan talked about our only show at this price, the larger versions, so you can see if you want to go ahead, if you were able to pick this up and you want to get the smaller one, how adorably cute. Sort of as a mom and a daughter, or a big snowman and a little snowman. You can think about that. But we have had so much fun all over this set, and I'm going to run around a little bit, sort of what Rick did, but come on this way. Because Nancy, you did a lot of research into the size. Plow and Hearth did. This is one of their most popular things that they offer during the holiday season. And even here on QVC, when we offered them last year, not at the today's special value price, but a big deal price, they sold so fast. So if you're having sort of the buffet, he's standing on a cake plate. I mean, how cute is Santa on the cake plate?
I know.
And the little elf. So you might want to think about getting more than one, because Santa probably needs an elf, whether he's on your buffet table or, you know, whether he's under your tree.
So great, yes. That's what I love about these, is they mix and match very well. I'm a person that really likes mixing and matching. So I love that you compare that Santa with the elf. And I love your idea of in the center of the buffet table. We're going to be gathering as families again this year, and they might even be bigger than we usually do because we haven't seen family for so long. So I love him as like a centerpiece up on a cake, tray. But I also love these in the front of my home. I have holding the shorty that is our Nutcracker. And I love nutcrackers. I collect nutcrackers. And so I have some pictures of him kind of tucked in my Nutcracker collection. But these are great standing sentry at the front of your door because nutcrackers bring good luck to your home. And so that's a great way to start, entering your home with good luck flanking each side. Also, they're adorable if you're using your nutcrackers on either side of your fireplace. Or how about a Santa and an elf underneath your tree so that you have a couple of them to be able to enjoy outside and something inside. That's what makes them so special. And also the fact that they have the light built into them. Our snowman has 9 LED lights and the Nutcracker has 14 and the rest have something somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between. Okay.
So, somewhere in between. But the great thing is the battery life and our glow time is 578 hours, which is 96 days. So you're not going to have to think about replacing those batteries.
That's perfect.
If like me, I will use my gingerbread man up on top of my kitchen cabinets along with all my other gingerbread decorations. I won't have to change the batteries. I don't have to think about it because it's on a timer and those batteries have such long life.
And they're only 2 AA batteries. Nancy, would you mind, and I'm going to ask everyone, can we start up here with the Santas? Let's go through and talk about the detail because as those of us who love to decorate, we have seen things that you may have thought were similar. First of all, these are resin. These are 5 pounds. Take a look at our Santas. Look at the beauty of the face, the way that they've captured the curve of his mustache, the curliness of the beard on this, and then the lights, and look how beautiful. This is his best Santa suit. How beautiful that is. It's like a raised scroll here, his black belt. You can almost feel the fur, and it's not obviously not real fur, but it feels like fur. Even his boots are tipped in fur with the buckles right down. Do you see? I mean, that's attention to detail. That's Plow and Hearth. Think about the Santa collector that you have on your list. Or how fun would it be if you have young ones, little ones, who are just discovering the holidays for the first time? White Santa, black Santa available. Down here, the Nutcracker certainly was something that I didn't even wait a moment. When I woke up this morning, I ordered white Nutcracker, black Nutcracker. The black Nutcracker now, 3,300 available for immediate ship. So keep that in mind. This Nutcracker is so beautifully done. Nancy, the lights on the Nutcracker, the most lights, but they're strategically placed as if they were a brass button on that beautiful military uniform. I mean,
absolutely. Look at all that detail. It's incredible. And these are beautifully done 360 degrees, not just on the front. So it's not like you have to place this up against the wall. If that Nutcracker is on a table that is behind your couch and you have a room behind your couch that, like your dining room, look how beautiful he is. Even the back, look at that braiding. And you can see all of the gold detail of the braiding on his cuff of his jacket shirt. And then the opening there, and then the brass that's on top of his boot, and then those lights strategically placed throughout his whole uniform. And of course, he's got fit shine boots because he's in the military and he's going to stand there and stand guard.
I love it. We're talking about how early it is or when you're comfortable. That's what you see on the bottom of your screen, when you're comfortable decorating. I have to say, Nancy, I don't know about you, but I've already started. I made a couple of cone trees with gumdrops in them and everything. After, I usually hold out to Halloween and then I jump in.
Yeah, I actually like to start decorating kind of maybe beginning of November so that I can enjoy it. I love enjoying the holidays for as long as I can. And usually everything's down by about New Year's, except for all my snowmen. I leave snowmen up through February. So that's why I'm really glad Plow and Hearth included this beautiful snowman, because it's not super Christmas specific. It's just obviously we decorate with snowmen during Christmas, but we can extend that. So if you are a snowman collector, you don't have this snowman. He's a wonderful addition to your snowman connection. Or if you're a Santa collector, I love that you can add this Santa to your collection, and then maybe an elf